Searching
Control,
the area.
I can't
Nothing.
see the suspect. Please advise.
Control, we're in pursuit. Over.
Hands off me!
Return to HQ. This is pointless.
You look like someone who wants to make a difference.
Oh shit! You're DedSec, right? You gotta help me.
Perhaps. What's the situation?
My cousin and I, we used to head up this activist group, right? We protested Albion, government of...
The Friends of... Official record states he was taken to hospital before he died.
I wager we'll find what we're looking for there.
But it'll be all right. What now?
Can you get any closer?
Be advised. Protests and
This is
other large
bullshit.
assemblies will be met with force.
Back up, Ali. Oh, shit.
Auto drive now enabled.
You're at the hospital where our prospect's friend died. We can get hold of his full patient record here.
Grand.
Oh shit, I'm feeling ill, man.
Gonna move on.
Located the CTOS hub.
Giving me a run around, asshole. Get looking. Don't have all day. Nutting. Seriously? Backwards.
Well, our prospect should be pleased. Turns out his friend isn't dead. Or if he is, he didn't die here.
What do you mean?
There are no patient records on file, and GPS data shows the ambulance going dark before it reaches the hospital. The driver must have switched it off. I'm upgrading this from dodgy to fucking dodgy.
I'll look into it.
You won't have to look very far. The driver is on site now.
Fucking hell!
What spilled you, Mr. Alarm? Let's have a look around, shall we?
Shit, that thing's not safe.
Here's the data.
Good. I'll do some fancy maths on it while you escape from this weirdly dangerous hospital.
What have we got, Bagley?
I've cross-referenced the driver's location history with the missing GPS data from her ambulance. Looks like she dumped her patient at an SIRS facility.
Interesting.
Deep state creeps like SIRS tend not to interrogate corpses. If our missing person is in their custody, he's probably still alive.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Disobedience will be met with force. Think about it!
I'm here.
So's our missing person. Seems this is where everyone on the SIRS naughty list winds up. Expect heavy security.
All right. What's a few new scars, any? Way.
This is the place. Our man's in here.
Did you hear?
I don't want to see this shit.
Right, time to get him out. Looks like you avoided them.
Your friend's alive. Sears had captured them, but we broke them out. They're safe now.
My mate's alive. Fuck, you know, I can't believe it. I was so sure that... Ah, cheers, cuz. For real, I owe you.
If you want to pay us back, we could use people like you in DedSec. What do you say?
Yeah, why not? I'm in.
Something's going down.
I don't much care for walking around this place. It feels like an open-air morgue.
So what's with all the... Fucking security. This place should be under repair, shouldn't it? Something stinks here.
More than a bit suspect. Bags, what am I looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble. What the fuck? This is it. The signal is coming from this Spider-Bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
The little fella's taken a walloping. What's it doing here?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it.
Can't be serious. That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
Okay.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? What, think we'd go back to you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Kelly? As in Clan Kelly? Does that mean mobsters did the bombings?
Looks to me like someone was meeting with their dealer, which in this case would be the Kellys.
That woman they were meeting didn't seem like the gangster type either. Could she have been a part of Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
Bagley, who was controlling this spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
Good God! So the bloody police were watching this whole time?
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
Oh, brilliant. I'll just pop open a quantum tunnel, shall I?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good call, sweetie.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
Okay.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 Day's signature.
There, hurry. Got all the deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets? Shut it, we're all on need to know.
So 0 Day was using multiple groups to pull off the bombings. This just gets more tangled.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction, but if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the Spiderbot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
So the police were investigating a different suspect other than DedSec, but kept it quiet from the public. Oh, very professional.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Jam yourself, yeah?
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive.
Oh my god, oh!
Well, Albion certainly made themselves at home.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
I was never much of a fan of the Met, but I can't say I was itching to see them replaced with war criminals either.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spiderbot will be further in. There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wanted to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Spot on. Well, is this it, our Spiderbot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of Spiderbot from the Tone bombing site.
Good. Be a dear and work out who last used it.
Navigate the Spiderbot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
On it.
I hear something.
Powers up. Fantastic.
That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This Spiderbot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening. You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
Got it.
Scanning Spiderbot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
spider-bot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
We're this far down the breadcrumb trail, we might as well keep following it.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates. The GPS history of the spider-bot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
Good place to hold the world's least pleasant dinner party.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Bagley, find me an entrance.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding... space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Incredible. There's some kind of secret police bunker down here, like a, what's the opposite of a serial killer's basement?
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
But what were they working on that led them to the Tone bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know...
Oh, easy.
Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Oh, good. Albion is working with Clan Kelly. For a second there, I was worried they couldn't possibly get any worse.
It seems like Zero Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
But we can't very well allow people to be snatched off the streets. We have to do something.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
Thank you so much. Who want to fight DedSec? We in a trouble. DedSec's here.
suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Control, we've received the call over.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal too. Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
EPC. Well, at the very least, we can... assume he's still in the UK. Deportations are backlogged to all hell.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Control, can I get some assistance? Over. Received, we are in pursuit. Confirmed. Suspect has a firearm. Officer down! Officer down! There's our suspect. Over. Pursuing the target. Over.
No, please.
Shit!
Control, we are pursuing the target.
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
Going to investigate. They went that way. Find them. Closing in.
Control, suspect jumped into the water. Over.
Control, we have a visual on the suspect. I had them. Where did they go?
Negative. Suspect is gone. Issue an APW. That's supposed to be funny.
sign of what? Settlement. As the dead drop in clear. Look here. I think you need to take the boat. Control. Find where there's out here somewhere. That's a code for control. I'm all good here.
DedSec sees a lot of potential in you. I trust you won't disappoint.
Damn right.
Fight the power!
Damn right. Tell them.
We're the ones in charge, not them.
I'm sorry.
History has its eyes on us. It's time for a revolution.
Keep out of this.
Rise up! Fight back!
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
If I was Albion, and I knew I had a member of DedSec, I'd torture him for information. So we best be quick.
Rise up! Fight back! Fight the power!
Move along, bastard.
I'm leaving.
History has its eyes on us! We're the ones in charge, not them! It's time for a revolution!
Check the surroundings.
Rise up!
is resisting
Fight
arrest.
back!
Good fucking night.
It's time for a revolution! We're the ones in charge, not them!
Standing up for the little guy.
Okay, but
History has its eyes on us! Fight the power! It's time for a revolution!
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
On the down low, yeah? I don't want nobody coming after me.
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
History has its eyes on us!
Knowingly aiding and abetting criminals such
We're the ones in charge, not them!
What the shit is...
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic. There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
No sense. Get moving. This is a restricted area. Did you hear what I said? Come out.
Enough! Rise up! Fight back! We're the ones in charge, not them! Rise up! Fight back!
You're going down!
History has its eyes on us!
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skip on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm that? I feel everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dams? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favor of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Yo, I'm not the one to fuck with, bruv, alright?
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Nice fucking work, bruv.